The last time we saw Van Vleet on the court, he was scoring 25 points in the third round of the NCAA tournament against Notre Dame, a loss that ended Wichita State's season.
There's a large number of things we could have done better, but you just got to give them credit. They played a great game.
Before that game, Wichita State knocked off in-state rival Kansas. That was one of the biggest wins in Wichita State history.
Obviously, the in-state thing was pretty big rivalry. For me, being from outside the state, it wasn't really much of a big deal. It was just a big game against a great team.
When March ended, the madness didn't for Van Vleet. He had a tough decision to make. Should he stay at Wichita for his senior year or make himself eligible for the NBA draft? How seriously did you consider going to the NBA?
I was very serious. I thought I had a good year, could have been better, but I mean, I know the type of player I am. I know where I stack up against guys that have declared for the draft, and I feel like as soon as I get the opportunity, I'm gonna make my mark.
But the NBA advisory board told Van Vleet he'd likely be a second-round pick, not a first-rounder. That made his decision easier.
I just didn't feel it in my heart, and I wasn't gonna go out on a limb without trusting my heart and trusting my family and everybody around in my circle. But at the same time, I got a pretty good situation at school. So one more run and then, off to bigger things next year.
The Shockers have lost two of their key players to graduation, Takale Cotton and Darius Carter. But they're adding three talented freshmen and a transfer big man from Cleveland State in Anton Grady. So the Shockers expect to have one of the top teams in the country again.
We just got guys that we're going to plug in. It just keeps growing. Year by year, it's hard. You think that nothing can top it, but it just keeps going. Each year, each win, each time you play in the tournament, it just keeps adding up.